What price are you willing to pay for your faith? Imagine 12 simple men, suntanned fishermen, despised tax collectors, workers with calloused hands. These men became the closest followers of Jesus Christ. They walked with him on dusty roads, heard his words echo across the hills of Galilee, and witnessed miracles that defied all human logic. They saw their master calm storms with a single command and multiply loaves and fishes to feed multitudes. Those 12 apostles faced enormous challenges alongside Jesus, braving brutal tortures and mysterious disappearances that still intrigue historians today. If you want to learn more about the lives and incredible stories of these men, subscribe to the channel today and join us on this journey of faith. The stories of the Apostles' End are a testimony of unshakable faith and extraordinary courage. Before exploring their individual lives, it is essential to understand the great responsibility of the mission that was entrusted to them. Visualize the scene: the resurrected Jesus gathers his disciples on a mountain in Galilee. The air is filled with expectation. The disciples, still shaken by the recent events of the crucifixion and resurrection, struggle to believe what they see as they contemplate their Master alive and shining before them. It is at this crucial moment that Jesus gives them a mission that will change history: go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you, and I am with you always, to the close of the age. Matthew 28:19-20. These men would face relentless persecution, unimaginable suffering, and, for many, brutal martyrdom, all to spread a message that challenged the cultural, religious, and political norms of the day. The Great Commission was not just a mission, it was a calling the apostles could not ignore, a truth for which they were prepared to sacrifice everything. Now, let us reflect: if you were one of those men, what would you be willing to do to spread your faith? The first apostle we will discuss is Simon Peter, the impetuous fisherman who became the rock on which Jesus declared he would build his church. Some theologians suggest that the rock may be understood as Jesus himself, he being the true foundation of the church, with Peter and the other apostles playing important roles. Peter was known for his fervent loyalty but also for his momentary denial of Christ. Imagine Peter, the man who once denied knowing Jesus, now boldly preaching in the streets of Jerusalem, defying those who crucified his master. In Acts 2 we see how, filled with the Holy Spirit, he gave a sermon so powerful that 3,000 people converted in a single day. And you, do you think you would be able to defend your faith in the face of opposition? Peter also performed incredible miracles, such as healing a man who had been crippled since birth and even resurrecting a woman, Tabitha. But Peter's end is as remarkable as his life. According to ancient writers such as Tertullian and Origen, Peter was martyred in Rome during the reign of the Emperor Nero, around the year 64 or 67 AD. It is said that Peter, considering himself unworthy of dying in the same way as his Lord, asked to be crucified upside down. Imagine the apostle, now elderly, but with the fire of faith still burning in his heart, facing his death with a dignity and courage that left even the Roman soldiers perplexed. Peter's upside-down crucifixion is not just a grim detail of early church history, it is a powerful testimony to the radical change in this man's life. Remember who Peter was? A rough fisherman from Galilee, known for his impulsiveness and cowardice, who in a moment of weakness denied knowing Jesus. But decades later, we find a completely transformed Peter, willing to die humbly for his Lord. This final act of devotion demonstrates how the power of the gospel and the reality of Christ's resurrection can transform an ordinary man into a spiritual leader willing to sacrifice everything. Now, let us focus on John, the beloved disciple, known for his special closeness to Jesus. John is unique among the apostles, as he is believed to be the only one who did not suffer a violent death, unlike his companions. Imagine John, once a young fisherman, now an old man, writing the Gospel, the Epistles, and the Apocalypse. Even though his life was long and full of challenges, he remained faithful to his mission to spread the message of Christ. What is the secret of these men's strength? How did they maintain their faith in the midst of so much adversity? The stories of these apostles, simple men transformed by the power of the gospel, are a testimony that challenges us to reflect on our own journey of faith. They are a powerful reminder to live with the same fervor and dedication. And you, how can you bear witness to your faith in times of difficulty today? The story of the apostles continues to be a source of inspiration and guidance for those who seek to live a life of authentic faith. Their lives and sacrifices invite us to reflect on the value of our faith and how far we are willing to go for it. Subscribe to the channel to continue exploring these extraordinary stories and leave us a comment. How do you live your faith every day?